Hello everyone and welcome to LS Online Education. My name is Naveen Kumar and in this video we will solve general aptitude question from GATE 2015. And this is a website where you will find all courses related to GATE exam and affordable membership plan. And this is the syllabus of GATE for general aptitude. Okay, so our first question is operator with square and diamond and arrow symbol are defined by. So A with the operator square is equals to A minus B divided by A plus B, and diamond symbol means A plus B, A minus B, and arrow symbol means simply multiplication. Okay, after that they want us to find the value of 66 square operator 6, arrow 66, diamond operator and 6. Okay, so very easy question, just we have to apply the function of these operator, okay, that they have already provided in the question. So first we will solve this bracket, because you know that first we need to solve bracket according to BODMAS rule. Okay, so first we will find the value for this square operator. Okay, so the function of this operator is A minus B divided by A plus B. Okay, that means 66 minus 6 divided by 66 plus 6. Okay, and that will give us 60 by 72. Okay, then we will solve this another bracket, which is 66 and this diamond symbol 6 equals to, and here the signs are opposite as compared to this square operator. So 66 first we have to add, okay, and then subtract. So this will give us 72 by 60. I hope it is clear. So we will get these two value. After that, what you have to do, the arrow symbol means simple multiplication. So what we get from these two, okay, and applying this arrow operator, okay, which means simple multiplication between these two. Okay, so after so these two value will cancel each other and what we will get is 1. Okay, so that means option number C is our right answer. So these type of questions are very easy. You only just have to apply what the operation you have to perform with that operator. Okay, question number 5, if log x 5 by 7 is equals to minus 1 by 3, then the value of x is. Okay, so first of all, you know what is the meaning of log. Okay, if you don't know, I will explain you in with two examples. So the first one is log base 2 of 4, okay, is equals to, so this this we call base. Okay, so 2 is the base of the log over here, and that means that we want to find what will be the power of 2 in order to get this value 4. Okay, and you know that 2 square is equals to 4. That means log 2 of 4 is 2. Okay, similarly we can take another example, log base 10 of 1000. Okay, so that also means also now the base over here for log is 10. Okay, so that means you want to find what will be the power of 10 in order to get the value of 1000. Okay, so you know that 10 cube is equals to 1000. So the value or the answer for this log 10 log base 10,000 will be 3. Okay, because the cube of the 10 is equals to 1000. So that is the meaning of log. Okay, so the log which you use in your calculator having a base of 10. Okay, but you can also use log with different base. Okay, and then we have a natural log ln, which having a base of exponential e. Okay, I think something value of 2.7 something. Okay, now so now you get the idea how the log work. Now we have to find the value for x. So here they have given us like a log x 5 by 7 equals to minus 1 by 3. Okay, now to find the value for this x. Okay, so x is working over here like base. Okay, like here we have base 2 and here we have base 10, so x is our base. Okay, then we want to find what will be the power of this base x in order to get this value of 5 by 7. Okay, and they have already provided us the answer, that is minus 1 by 3. Okay, so now we get this equation, x की power 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is equals to 5 by 7. So we can solve this and we will get our value of x. Okay, so the solution is very simple, and you know that the power of negative means that this variable should be in denominator. Okay, like 1 by 10 square, that will become 10 की power minus 2 if we move it to top. Okay, numerator. Okay, so at numerator the power will become negative, so negative sign shows that this value is belongs to denominator. Okay, so here also the value, if we move it to denominator, that will become x 1 by 3. Okay, so you can see by changing the position, the sign of the power changes. Okay, so now it become positive, so x 1 by x, okay, power 1 by 3 is equals to 5 by 7. Okay, so 1 by 3, like 1 by 2 means square root, so 1 by 3 means cube root. Okay, so 1 by x की power 1 by 3 is cube root. So if we do the cube on the both side of the equation, okay, so like 2 square under root, so like under root cancel square, similarly cube root will cancel, similarly cube cancel under root cube. Okay, so here also this 3 and 1 by 3, where you know how to do, like x 1 by 3 into 3, so 3 will cancel 3, so the power will become 1. But over here we have to do cube root on the numerator as well as to denominator. So for 5 into 5 into 5, so 5 5 is 25, and 25 into 5 is 125, and then 7 7 is 49, and 49 into 7 is 343. Okay, so from this we will get 1 by x equals to 125 divided by 343. But here we have to find the value of x, not 1 by x. Okay, so we'll just move it to top. Okay, reverse the order. Okay, so this will give us x equals to 343 divided by 125. Okay, so this will be our answer. So option number A is our right answer for this question. Okay, we can solve this by another method, like by using log. So if we take log on both sides, log of x की power minus 1 by 3 equals to 5 by 7. Okay, let me change the color, this one. Okay, so there is one property of log which state like log of y की power x will, we can write it as like x log y. Okay, so if by using this property we can remove this power. Okay, so this will be minus 1 by 3 of log x equals to log 5 by 7, because we have to take log on both sides. Okay, now we can solve this. Log x equals to log 5 by 7 divided by minus 1 by 3. Okay, and after solving this we will get log 5 divided by 7, so we are getting the value of 0.438. Okay, and if we take anti-log of this value, we will get our answer. So anti-log answer is 2.744. Okay, now we have to convert it into ratio, and there is option in the calculator to convert it into ratio, and that is giving us the value of 343 divided by 125. Okay, again we get the value, same value, which is option E. Okay, so as I said, this one doesn't require the use of calculator, but this require the use of calculator, so you must choose this method in examination. Okay, now question number 8 2015. Here we have to fill in the missing value. Okay, so missing value is this one. Okay, now first we need to find the pattern. Okay, So how these values are related to each other. Okay, for example, this 5 value at the center of 6 and 4. So if we plus 6 plus 4, and we will get 10, and 5 is half of 10. Okay, so that means by dividing it 2 we will get 5. Okay, so that means after summing and dividing it by 2 we will get the middle value. Okay, but now we have to check whether this applies to the second row as well or third row as well or not. Okay, so for the second row we will again do the same thing, but now we have 7, 4, 2 and 1. Okay, so we should try 7 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, and after adding this we will get 14. Okay, 14, and you can see to get this value again we have to divide this by 2. So 14 divided by 2 7. Okay, so but this can happen by luck, so we will try with the third row as well. Okay, so here we have value 1 9 2 1 2 1. Okay, so we will add these value 1 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, and so this will give us 10 and 5, 15, 16. Okay, 16, again you can see dividing it by 2 we'll get our send middle value, which is 8. Okay, so that means this pattern is following to all rows. Okay, so for that means for this row as well, 3 plus 3 divided by 2 we will get 6 by 2, and the answer will be 3. Okay, so the right answer is 3 for this. So pattern may be different, like over here we do addition and then divide by 2. For other it may be multiplication of these two value and then divide by 2. So you have to find what pattern is following to the rows or the columns. Okay, question number 9, a cube of side 3 units is formed using a set of a smaller cube of side 1 unit. Find the proportion of the number of faces of a smaller cube visible to those which are not visible. So here we have to find the ratio of the number of faces visible to the faces which are not visible. Okay, of the smaller cubes. Okay, so for that first we need to find how many total faces are there, and then we will figure out how many faces are visible and how many are not visible. And before that we need to find how many smaller cubes are required to make this larger cube. Okay, so you can do this by two ways, first by using the formula or another by just imagining how many cubes are required. Okay, so if we do this by using the formula, then we have to divide volume of larger cube, okay, with the volume of one smaller cube, volume of smaller cube. Okay, this will give us idea how many smaller cubes we can make from this larger cube, and that many are required. Okay, to make this cube. So volume of larger cube will be side cube, and side is of 3, so 3 cube divided by volume of smaller cube is 1 unit, so 1 cube. That will give us 3 3 9, 9 3 27, so 27 by 1. So that means total 27 smaller cubes are required. Okay, or you can do that by simple imagining, like how many cubes are required on one face. So these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, because the side of the cube is of 3 unit, and one smaller cube having a side of 1 unit. Okay, so on every edge there must be 3 cubes. Okay, so 1 2 3 to make a total of 3 unit on this side. Okay, again 3 unit for this side, because all sides of the cube are same. Okay, so that means total 9 cubes are required on one face. Okay, then because cubes is a 3D shape and all sides are of 3 units, that means there will be 2 more layer like this behind this first layer. Okay, so if the in first phase there are 9 cubes, so in the total 3 layers will be 9 9 times 3 is 27. Now after getting how many smaller cubes are there, the next thing that we have to find is the total number of faces. So total number of faces will be equals to, so you know that for one cube there are total 6 faces. So for 27 cube there will be 27 times 6. Okay, that will be equals to 42, and 12 plus 4 will be 16. So there are total 162 faces. Then next thing we will find number of faces that are visible. So number of faces visible to us. Okay, visible to us. So how many faces are visible? So you can so like for this one face of the cube, there are total 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to 9 faces are visible to us. Okay, for one face of the cube. Okay, one face. And you know that there are total 6 faces of this larger cube, and each one having the 9 faces of these smaller cube. So 9 times 6 will be 54. Okay, so there are total 54 faces of the smaller cube that are visible to us. Then how many are faces which are not visible to us? That we can get by simply subtracting these two values, means total number of faces minus total number of faces that are visible. Okay, so from that we will get a value of 12 minus 4 is 8, and 15 minus 5 is 10. So total 108 faces are there which are not visible to us, not visible faces. Okay, now we can calculate the proportion. Okay, means ratio. So the ratio for the ratio will be the number of faces of a small cube visible, that is 54, divided by to those which are not visible, that is 108. Okay, now so if we look carefully, you can see that 54 and 108, 108 is 54 times 2. Okay, 54 into 2 will give us 248, 2 5 10. Okay, so that means 54 times 1 and 54 times 2 is 108. So we get the ratio of 1 by 2. Okay, so that means option number C is our right answer. And these questions are related to verbal aptitude, which you can solve by yourselves. Okay, we can solve this one question for you. Like Humpty Dumpty sits on a wall every day while having lunch. The wall sometimes break. A person sitting on the wall falls if the wall break. Okay, which one of the statement below is logically valid and can be inferred from the above sentences? First one is Humpty Dumpty always falls while having lunch. Okay, but the statement says the Humpty Dumpty sit on a wall every day while having lunch. The wall sometimes break, not every time. Okay, a person sitting on the wall falls if the wall break. Okay, so if the wall break, then only the person will fall, and the wall breaks sometimes, not always. So the first statement is not logically valid. Okay, then the second one is Humpty Dumpty does not fall sometimes while having lunch. Okay, so sometimes he doesn't fall while having lunch, but sometimes he falls. So that may be correct. Okay, because the statement says the wall sometimes break. Oh, okay, and when the wall break, the person will fall. Okay, so this statement may be correct, but we will look two other statement as well. So the third statement is Humpty Dumpty never falls during dinner. So there is no mentioning of dinner over here, so we cannot state whether this statement is true or not. Okay, so there is no information available, so we cannot say that this is logically valid. Then the fourth statement is when Humpty Dumpty does not sit on the wall does not break. This type of information is also not mentioned over here, because they mentioned that wall sometimes break. They didn't mention that the wall does not break if no one sit over it. Okay, so this type of information is also not available in the statement, so we cannot say that this is also logically valid. Okay, so only option will be option B, which state that Humpty Dumpty does not fall sometimes while having lunch, but sometimes he fall because of break of the wall. Okay, so option B sounds more logically correct over here. So this is it. See you in the next video with more general aptitude question. Till then, bye bye.